Hello all, I am Prasad and welcome to Automation Insights. Today we are going to see how to check if Excel is running in the background or not using Linq method. So in most of the process, we use kill process at the start of the project and then we kill the Excel file and proceed with our process. So, but that may not be best practice because if any important Excel files or any file is opened in the background, it may close that file forcefully and the data may not get saved at that point. So it is always the best practice to check if the Excel is running in the background and do alternate steps if it is running and then proceed with the process. It is not only for the Excel application. So using this method, we can check any application is running in the background or not. So it may be an Word, PDF. So any application we want to check, we can use this method. To use this method, we need an activity called get processes. So what this activity will do is it will get the list of processes of which is running in the background and then store that into a collection. So each item in the collection is a process. So let me create it first. And if we can see the variables panel, we can see that it is created and it is a collection of process. So each item is an process in the collection. So let me close the variables panel and then I can drag an if activity to check if the Excel is running or not. So let me drag an if activity and then delete the empty sequences and then drag an message box activity to check if it is running or not. So just drag a message box in the then part as well as in the else part, and I can write that the Excel is running in the background. So if it is true, Excel is running. If it is false, Excel is not running. Now we can write the syntax to check if it is running or not. So let me open the editor first. So let me expand it and then we can write process list, which is the output from get process. It is a collection of processes. So dot any. So we have to check if any of the process is the Excel application. So inside that Lambda expression function of process. So the data type of this process is system.diagnostics.process. So process dot process name. So we need to get the name of the process and then we need to compare that process with the Excel. And then we can check if the process name is equal or it contains Excel, then we may assume that Excel is running in the background. So process name dot ToString dot trim dot ToUpper. So it will convert that process name into a string, trim the spaces before and after that string, and convert that string to the uppercase. And then it will call the method called contains, which check if the process name contains the word Excel. Let me close this editor and open task manager. So to check what is the name Excel contains when it is running, so we need to open the task manager and see if what is the name of the Excel application. So Excel is not running, I think. So let me open the Excel file first and then we can check what is the name of the Excel application when it is running in the background. So let me open one Excel file. Okay, now Excel is running and we can see that the Excel application name is Microsoft Excel. So it may change from Excel to Microsoft Excel or something. So for safe purpose, we can use if it is contains Excel, we may return true. Now if we run the workflow, it will return true because Excel is running. So if Excel is running, it will return true. So let me trigger the workflow. As you can see, the message box shows Excel is running because Excel is running in the system. So let me close the Excel file and then trigger the workflow. So if I close the Excel file and trigger the workflow, it will return false and it will go to the message box. Excel is not running. So let me close the Excel file first and then I will start the workflow now. As you can see, Excel is not running. So the message box shows Excel is not running because Excel is not running in my system. So in this way, we can check if Excel or any other application is running in the system or not. And if it is running, we may do alternate steps as necessary.